Hello, Sarah of SEK Handmade here, and welcome to my Learn to Crochet series. Today I'll be sharing with you how to work a double crochet. Let's go! All right, for double crochets, you can either work 2 turning chains or 3 turning chains. This is a matter of personal preference, how you like your fabric to look, and how tightly you chain and how that affects the edges or the transitions between your rows. So you can either skip when you're working into your chain. You're going to skip the number of chains for your turning chain. So you're going to get your height first and then work across. It is my personal preference to skip 2 or to create 2 turning chains. So I'm going to skip 2 chains in my first chain here. So 1, 2, and I'm going to work into the third. If you prefer 3 chains, then you're going to skip 1, 2, 3 chains and work into the fourth. The double crochet, however, is worked exactly the same no matter where you put it. So we're going to start by yarning over. We're going to insert our hook into the back bump of the appropriate chain. You're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. Then you're going to yarn over again and you're going to pull through only the first 2 loops on your hook. I'm left with 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. This gives the double crochet extra height as compared to the single or half double crochet. Let's try that again. You're going to yarn over. You're going to insert into the back bump of your very next chain from front to back. Pull up, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And then I'm going to keep working down my chain in that exact same fashion. Yarn over, insert my hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert my hook, pull up a loop, getting a little tangled up there. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. The last back bump can be a little tricky to see because it gets a little muddled with the knot of your slip knot there, but this is my final back bump. I'm going to yarn over. It can be a little more challenging to insert your hook into that last one because of the knot. Totally normal. But insert your hook from front to back, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now, I'm ready for my turning chains. Whether you chain and then turn, or you turn your work and then chain, totally a matter of personal preference. I told you before, my preference is to chain 2, so I'm going to show you that and we'll work a row, and then I'll show you what it looks like when you chain 3 because they do look ever so slightly different. So my preference is to chain and then turn, so I'm going to yarn over, chain 1, yarn over, chain 2, and then I'm going to turn my work around so that the other side is facing me. Now I have chained 2 and I'm going to skip those 2 chains and then work into my very first stitch here. So I have 1, 2 chains and that's my first stitch. And I'm even just going to pinch right there so that I know exactly where I'm going to work into. Then I'm going to work the double crochet exactly the same. Yarn over, insert my hook into the top of the stitch below, yarn over, pull up a loop, and again, I have 3 loops on my hook now. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and there's my double crochet. I'm going to work across. I'll meet you at this end to show you what it looks like if you happen to be a person who prefers to chain 3 at the beginning of each row. All right, I'm at the end of that row and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you are a person who prefers to chain 3. So I'm going to yarn over, chain 1, yarn over, chain 2, yarn over, chain 3. And look at all that height that it gives me. Remember, the purpose of your turning chain there is to give you height so that you can work back across with the taller stitch. I'm going to turn my work, and then I'm going to skip all 3 of those chains. So 1, 2, 3 chains, and this is my first stitch. And then you work your double crochet exactly the same. Yarn over, insert into that first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, I would love it if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications. And then be sure to check out the rest of my Learn to Crochet playlist. There are lots of tutorials and tips there to help you work through all the beginning stages of learning to crochet. It is always my goal to help you grow confidently in your craft. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy crafting!